Evil minds that plan destruction. Hey, Huge Pop Wrestling fans, we are live, I think, right now on the Huge Pop Wrestling podcast channel. It's my boy, PWX Syn. How you doing tonight, Syn?
I'm having a wonderful night. How are you doing?
Hey, dude, if everything keeps working from here on in, I'm good.
All right. The production problems are done.
You
might have to fire the production guy.
We might have to fire the production guy, get some new help in here, let me tell you. So one thing I like about the Huge Pop Wrestling podcast. We can have fun. We're not, we can have our opinions. We're wrestling fans, and we can, fly by the seat of our pants, right?
There you go.
So there you go. So we're going to talk about WWE Smackdown tonight and some indie wrestling, what's going on in PWX, what's going down on XIW Extreme Impact Wrestling down in Florida, and talk about some shows coming up. So how was your weekend, man? You guys let's start with what happened special on Thursday from the PWX arena? Anything great?
I feel bad because I actually broke down on the way to the arena this week.
See, production. Let me tell you.
I left the production team in a hell of a bind.
Right.
I did hear there were some very good matches on the card. It was a good show. We went over a slight recap afterwards. But
all right, awesome, man. It just had to, we noticed that a couple people aren't in here today. JB Bundy, he's nursing a surgery, and then we have Johnny Cass. I don't know where he's at. MIA, I guess.
Yeah, we might have to find another indie guy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Might have to fire his ass. I don't know.
Is he in charge of production tonight?
Yeah, he might be. No. So, SmackDown on Friday, man. I watched SmackDown because I want to see what happened in the end, and that was a hell of an ending. But SmackDown as a whole wasn't horrible. But
no, it wasn't. The way they built up the celebration for Roman Reigns was kind of cool.
Right.
I mean, it really left you going the whole show going, okay, when are they going to do the ceremony?
Right. When are they going to do the ceremony? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hear rumors. If you read the dirt sheets, I hate reading the dirt sheets, but you knew there was talk about a new belt coming out. We wanted to see that and all this stuff, blah blah blah. So the build up, like you said, was pretty cool.
It was good. It was a good way of them building up. They did a good job.
Yeah. So I think the first match they had was a 6-man tag match with Brawling Brutes, Austin Theory, and Pretty Deadly. So
Pretty Deadly, as lame as their gimmick kind of is, they're pretty good wrestlers.
They are. Wearing those half cropped off shirts, I'm kind of like not feeling the vibe there, but
yeah, I'm looking at it going, maybe it's a modern edging Christian. I just don't see it. I don't know.
I never thought of that. I never thought of a modern edging Christian. That makes a hell of a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's gonna be the new rated R. I hope not, but
or maybe it's another Fandango meets Breeze. You know what I mean?
God no.
And it's just going to go nowhere. We don't know yet.
Hold up. Justin Bundy's calling me. Hold up.
Okay.
I'll talk to him while we're live.
Important business call here, people.
Oh, Justin. Where'd he go? I'm telling him to jump on. Jump on, bro. Jump on stream. Oh, what was that one? That Fandango. No, I hope
Fandango,
not.
Yeah.
I hope not, dude.
Fandango and Breeze. They remind me a lot of them too. So this could just go nowhere.
Yeah. Okay, we will.
What were they called? Breeze Dango or something?
Breeze Dango, yeah. I'm like, come on. That match was a pretty, Theory, a Pretty Deadly defeated Brawling Brutes. I mean,
it was a great match, though. It was.
Yes,
I shouldn't say great. It was a really good 6-man tag.
Yes.
It hit all the points. It did what it needed to do.
Yes, and now I didn't realize that Pretty Deadly still held the NXT titles, but I think they're in a pay-per-view tonight or a special show tonight defending those titles, unless I'm mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was unaware of that. I'll have to check that out when we get off air.
Yeah, so, Theory looked as good as he always does. As much as I can't stand him, he looked good. Sheamus
He
is a brick
so
shit
good.
house. Yeah, they're all those guys in that match were good.
This is a little off topic of SmackDown, but since you brought up Austin Theory, you mentioned this long title reign Theory did.
Yes.
I heard from the dirt sheets, as you like to say, that they're thinking about keeping Gunther champion until he surpasses Honky Tonk Man's reign.
Really?
Yeah, which would be, I believe, September 9th would be the date he would have to break the record.
Nice.
So it's unthinkable.
Here he is. JB in the house. We need
Hey,
you, man.
JB.
So we got our boy JB in the house. Thank you for coming on to hear Honorary Pop. Just if you can say anything cool, if you just be here, that'd be awesome, man. We're praying for you. So we're talking about the first match, Theory and Pretty Deadly versus the Brawling Brute. So yeah, good match.
I just took a pain medicine, so I'm in the la right now. So
all right. Well, yeah, I noticed that they did say that there was going to be, if he did hold the title, that's sick.
Oh, Theory or Gunther?
Both
I'll throw this one out to you, Bundy. There was a rumor going around that Gunther might hold the title past September 9th, which would make him the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, passing the Honky Tonk Man.
He already did. He already passed the Honky Tonk Man.
No, not till September 9th, man.
Oh, really? I don't know. I see it. Oh, I see something on Facebook. I don't believe some of that stuff anyway, because I don't follow. So I'm like,
yeah.
Did he pass the Honky Tonk Man yet? I mean, I think it's well deserved. Oh, okay. I knew that, but I was like, I was like, okay, is he past the Honky Tonk Man yet? I mean, they're like, well, they're gonna have a celebration if he does pass the Honky Tonk Man. So
that'll be
well deserved. Well deserved.
I think WWE's all about the title reigns. You know, let's get Reigns to the promised land. Let's get, now we're gonna talk about Gunther gonna beat Honky Tonk Man, and then we're gonna here, as arrogant as Theory can be, he says he's going to celebrate at 4,000 days.
No, I don't see that, but probably I could see him being the longest. Well, what do we have for U.S. champions? Who's the longest reigning one?
I have no idea. I didn't look that up.
Okay, Theory said he was at 200 and some days, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the longest U.S. champion? I thought it was.
I'll look it
Harley
up right
Race.
now.
Was it Harley Race? No, not Harley Race. Yeah, Harley Race.
Harley Race was a U.S. champion.
Yes, he was the longest. Harley Race was the longest U.S. champion.
How long did Harley? Or was
it
champion?
Harley Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson was the longest Intercontinental, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I thought Harley Race was. I don't know. Yeah, I missed you guys. I want to see Huge Pop and Syn. I was having withdrawals. I was kind of just in my own little world.
Right. So, Theory tagged in and he stole the show like he always does, is make it all about him. That's one thing I guess that's the heel. Yeah. I guess I'm starting to become a heel fan. So as much as I hate saying that, but yeah. So after that match,
just to put it into perspective, Nikita Koloff is the 10th longest running, and he had 328 days. Okay. So Theory has a ways to go.
Yeah, a long ways.
Dean Ambrose even held it longer.
Okay, there you go. And Dean Ambrose was a hell of a champion too. So
I swear I thought Harley was the United States champion.
He was. I'm still going through it. I'm only at number 4. It's a long article. Greg Valentine at number 3. Flair at 2. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Flair 773 days. Lex Luger.
Okay,
it gives combined reigns though. 950 days. 5 reigns. Days.
Okay. So Theory's got a while.
Yeah, he's got a bit.
God, I hope not.
To me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying this because I don't like Theory. This is my opinion. I can't see Theory holding that belt. I think they're gonna. There's no way he's gonna be able to beat Nikita Koloff. I like Nikita Koloff. I don't think he's going to be able to beat Nikita Koloff's, Flair's, or anybody else's. I don't think so. If he does, hey, I will shave my head on Huge Pop Wrestling Podcast if he passes all them.
I'm writing that shit down.
And that's my word.
You might be like Kurt Angle. It might not come back.
Hey, I could have went to a show. I couldn't go. Oskaloosa. And, dude, I couldn't go because I just had surgery on my mouth. You know, I had some teeth done. But I am going to show Rage in a Cage, whatever it's called, in Marshalltown. Mike Bennett is going to be there, dude. So I'm excited. Mike Bennett's going to be there.
That's awesome. He's fighting too far away from here.
Yeah, so I'm going to that. Then I have to go to 2 shows possibly. And Hazleton is like a little. That's where Joey Knox lives. He lives in Hazleton. So you know, but there's a little small town, Hazleton. They're having Rugged Pro right there. Then they're having another show in Marshalltown. So I don't know if I'm going to go to both or one, but I'm going to. It's my first time going to a cage. It's all the matches were in cages, so it's pretty cool.
We actually have some cage matches planned in PWX too, but I'll get to that at the end of the show. But
I'll talk about it at the end. My bad.
No,
Sorry,
it's all good.
Scott.
In July, July we're planning some stuff.
Hey man, that's what it's about. So the next match on SmackDown was the OC and the Hit Row. Every time you see AJ with the OC, I mean, they're good. I like the OC, man. But they've been around. Those are those guys that have been around for so long that they can make whoever they're wrestling again look good.
Yeah, they don't even need titles. No, they're that good.
They've done it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Hit Row.
Hit Row is what it is. If they would have won that match, I would have been fuming.
But this is my opinion about Hit Row. Is like, do you feel like they're getting, like, ever since they've been back, when they first came back, they got that big, you know, they were good guys or whatever, great faction. Do you feel like they're getting to the shuffle, like pushed to the shuffle now? Or do you think they're going to get a push, guys? I mean, I feel like they're getting, I don't know. It's just really weird. It's been really weird.
I don't think they're going to do anything with them. I think it was an experiment on their part. I don't think they had full faith in the gimmick to begin with. Right. And then, you know, it didn't get over like they hoped. You know, like New Day just kind of caught on eventually. This just didn't catch on. So I think, like you said, I think they're going to get lost in the shuffle until they figure out something new for one.
Top Dollar has Top
Dollar has potential.
Top Dollar, and the other one does too. What's the other one? The other one?
Well, the other one's smaller guy.
Yeah, the smaller guy. I think I can see him with the girl being as his manager. I see that. I can see that as a potential, as you know what I mean. Top Dollar, I think he has potential.
That's what I'm saying. They might repackage one or both of them. You know what I mean? I can see that happening.
But before they do that, they need to give Montez Ford and old boy of what's it called? Montez Ford
and Dawkins.
Yeah, they need to give them. They need to give them a push, or just break them up and have them go single runs. So
both of them have gotten. Dawkins has gotten much better in singles, so they can probably pull a couple good matches out of them. Out of Dawkins.
I thought they were gonna. You know, remember? I know me and Scott were talking about this. I believe a couple months ago, and that. I thought the Street Profits were going to break up. Everybody was talking about this thing because, you know, Montez went to that. You know what? Like I said, I'm not a wrestler. I'm a fan. I go with week by week, and that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So seeing the Street Profits not breaking up, it's a good thing because I think they're going to get a good push in the future, maybe soon, as heels. I can see them going as heels, as one hell of heels with Bianca. That's another story.
I think they could do a lot with them if they break them up like they did with the Rockers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do like a little story, story behind that. With them. You know,
they did it with Edge and Christian too, when Christian got jealous of Edge. That's all you need to do is have Dawkins get jealous because Montez.
That's all I was going to say. That's all I was saying. You have Dawkins get jealous of Montez, then this whole shebang happens maybe at Mania, or not Mania, before Mania, you know, but
Ooh, this is a very good
question.
Not Velveteen Dream because of the nature of offenses, probably because they're violent. Ryback's just got so much bad blood, but maybe Tessa Blanchard, it's hard to get over that race thing. If she somehow
I'm gonna go with Jackson Riker.
Jackson Riker probably. Yeah, I would say he probably stands the best chance.
I would have to say Jackson Riker too. He is a friend of the show. He was on here a few weeks ago. He has 4 last matches that are in August, so I don't see him coming back. But I would probably say Jackson Riker had the best chance of making a comeback if he was ready to.
I don't think the Velveteen Dream, with all that thing with EC3 going on, with all that BS, I don't see him coming back. He's ruined his career. I mean, I don't think. To me, that's my opinion. And like you said, Syn, with the whole thing about Tessa, that racist thing, that's pretty messed up. But obviously, she's doing the indie scene. I see Jackson Riker getting another chance if he did.
Ryback might get a spot on a show. Maybe they bring him in for a one shot or something because he's still in good shape.
Against Goldberg.
I don't know. They might do something just weird with him being crushed. But, I mean, they did it with Gangrel years ago with Undertaker. So
True. Yeah. So then we had Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
The
new Miz.
Yes. I mean, and that pisses me off, really, because they're going to bring somebody up to do the same thing as the Miz does. So he has his show, the Waller effect.
Yeah.
Who cares? Bring him up to wrestle. Don't
I
bring
like
him up
it.
Do you like it?
He's got the gift of gab. He's pretty good.
I like it. I have to say his show, I like Grayson Waller. I got to say it like that, Grayson Waller. Haley, if you're a Grayson Waller fan, hi Haley. But I like Grayson Waller. I like the show. It's I don't know. I feel like it reminds me of the Piper's Pit. Like he asks the question, but he changes them sort of, and he does that little Instagram thing. I don't know. It's just, I think it's pretty cool.
I'd like to see him wrestle a little more. I do agree with that. I'd like to see him actually get some matches.
Yeah. I agree. I would like to see him wrestle. But I can see him in a feud, to be honest, with AJ Styles. Hands down. AJ and him, I think would tear down the house. AJ and him, I think would be a great feud. They had a feud on NXT. They could continue that feud on SmackDown.
That would be interesting.
That would be good. Yeah. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to give him a feud with the Miz. You watch. You just watch.
Battle of the shows, guys. The battle of the shows.
It's a prediction. It's not a spoiler. It's a prediction.
So let's get on to what happened. Asuka,
yes. Let's get on to what happened. Asuka said, I could not have said it better, Waller said, after the Raw's champion cut the first portion of the promo in Japanese. She is amazing. That chick is amazing.
I like the second coming of the promo of the two Japanese people speaking Japanese.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you got Waller reacting like he knows what they're saying.
Right.
I started laughing at that. I was like, Waller's back there like, yeah, I know what she said. Like, oh, my mouth, I can't laugh. I'm trying not to laugh. But I was like, that was funny.
You know, Waller says, this is sick. I love America.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
How can you hate that guy? Come on.
I mean, I don't hate him. I just want to see him
wrestle. You want my charger?
I want to see him wrestle.
You know I think my charger tell him.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see him wrestle as well. But you're going through that dark way. I was like, be careful. You're going to get mugged.
We had a chance to see. We had a chance to see, Shotzi was there. Vega was there. Bailey showed up. Io Sky was there. Had all the women's division there.
I'm hoping we get Io Sky.
I hope so too.
Io Sky with Money in the Bank, that would be very cool.
Yep,
as much as I love Bailey, former Money in the Bank winner herself.
I love Bailey. That would have been my first pick, but Io Sky needs a push.
Yeah.
And I think she deserves
it. And this is the perfect, having them fight for it, say at the end, would be the perfect breakup point for Damage Control.
Yeah, right. That's what I was going to say, too. That's what I was going to say, too. It's done deal. The other one's injured. I think Bailey's going to go on her singles run. Io's going to go on her singles run. Then, boom, that's it. Then it's going to be a feud between them two. Bailey got jealous of Io because she's getting more title opportunities and more opportunities and more opportunities, and that's going to be a feud between Bailey and Io.
Right.
It's going to be really interesting. What if they do this? Bailey doesn't make it into Money in the Bank. She doesn't win her qualifying match. And Io does. And then Bailey comes out to help her and maybe costs her.
That could be true, too.
Remember that? Hey, I know that because remember when Damian Sandow and Cody, remember that? They were a tag team, and Damian Sandow cost Cody. Wasn't it? Yeah, he cost him, didn't he? Cost him the Money in the Bank, wasn't it? Or when he was
it Money in the Bank? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because that's when Cody had the mustache right there.
Yes, ravishing Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Damian cost him the thing. He cost him because he was climbing up the ladder and he almost got the Money in the Bank, and Damian had one leg, and Cody's like, and Damian cost him the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways this could go, but I don't see this ending without some kind of Damage Control storyline involved.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see that for sure. You're gonna see that for sure. I think you're gonna see a breakup myself.
I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. No. Like Bundy said, with one hurt and just two of them, and they're not doing any tag matches.
Right.
Why keep them together?
Right. That's 100% correct. So then we go to the qualifier. We had Zelina Vega versus Lacey Evans. So there you guys go. There's Vega versus Evans, and that was a good match.
It was a lot of Lacey beating the crap out of her.
I feel like Lacey.
That chick I would not mess with for sure.
But how many times they're going to change her gimmick, though? How many times they're going to change her character? Sorry, I like using gimmick because gimmick is back in my when I was a kid. But I feel like how many times they're changing her character? How many times they're going to change? Just leave one character. Leave one character on Lacey. Lacey was kicking the crap out of her. Yes, I think she deserves. I think Lacey deserves to be in that Money in the Bank. I think they're going to have like a second chance opportunity. Mm-hmm. I think Lacey's going to be in that Money in the Bank briefcase somehow, some way.
Right. So I am upset she was left out.
Huh? What'd you say, Syn?
I said I'm upset she was left out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
I would like to see her in it.
I believe, but I agree with you, JB, that how many times we're going to change her gimmick. She was a hardcore person when she was in the military. A military gimmick I love.
This feels like it should have been their initial gimmick for her.
Yeah.
It feels more natural.
Yeah.
They came out with that hat, like Sergeant Slaughter used to come out, the camel or whatever, right there, man.
She had the Cobra. Yeah, the Cobra.
The Cobra, the Cobra. But I think if, they're going to have a second chance opportunity, I think if Lacey's in that match, whoever else is in that match, I think she's going to get a chance to be in the Money in the Bank. I could be wrong. I could be right. So.
Well, that move that Vega has, that Code Red, man, that's a kick-ass move for sure.
A number of years ago, I taught that to one of my students. And because I did, I've had to take that move so many times.
How much
other people are like, you want to take it? I'll be like, you want to take it? They're all like, no, it sucks, especially when it's done really rough, like how Lacey's legs were over her head.
Yeah.
You land on the very upper of your back and a little bit of your neck.
Wow.
And you take that move. So it does not feel good.
No, that's all right. So, of course, Vega won that. And like you guys are saying, I hope Lacey Evans gets a qualifier match maybe they'll take the losers of all the matches, have another person join in. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Then we had Money in the Bank qualifier. We had versus Montez Ford. So LA Knight.
I do love me some Montez, but I'm so happy with the outcome of that match. Yeah.
Yeah. He needs it. WWE needs needs him to win the Money in the Bank.
Did you hear the crowd? Yeah. They were booing. They were actually cheering him and booing Montez.
Montez. That's a sign. That is a sign because he's getting over. He's getting over on the fans too. If you're getting over the fans and you're a heel, dude, you're good with the fans. You know what I mean?
And he was losing so much, and he's still over.
Yeah. I think deserves to be in a thing. But are they gonna have a second? Like I said, are they gonna have a loser? You know, like with Lacey, are they gonna have a second chance? Because they always have a second chance match in Money in the Bank. Like even sometimes they used to have Royal Rumble back in the days. You qualify, blah blah. So I don't know. Maybe they won't. Maybe they will.
Maybe they won't. Maybe they will. Yep. So, and then the show ends with Roman Reigns celebrates 1,000 days as champion. That was that segment was pretty sick.
That was as gold as the new belt.
Yes. Who doesn't like that?
I don't think he was happy.
Roman.
He looked too. If you look at his looked like he looked at the belt for a minute and he like kind of smiled face, but I don't think he was happy with the belt, to be honest.
I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty slick new looking belt.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. I'll buy that belt
over the other ones.
I do like the belt.
Ones.
Yeah.
I gotta trade my red one. I got the red universal. I don't know. I might have to send out the WWE shop and said it broke a couple of years ago. Can I get the new one?
There you go.
I'll send the black one.
Might be a little too late. Might be a little too late for that one.
Yeah. I'll send them back. Can I get the new belt? Yeah.
Yeah. Roman Reigns was overdue for a cool new title. That you just think of him when you see it.
Yes.
They
had to give him. They had to give him a new belt. I mean, you put a new belt in on Raw. SmackDown's going to get that new belt, so you knew that was coming in. I like the belt. That's pretty cool.
I'm a fan of gold belts. I'm a sucker for them. So yeah.
Well, so Paul Heyman was supposed to keep the Usos away from the arena. That was his job, and of course, that didn't happen.
Yeah, it's really cool how production truck actually knew they were there and nobody else did. Right.
Right.
When they hit their music.
Yeah. Right.
Best kept secret.
And he looks.
Yeah, and he's like,
I wasn't even shocked. I was like, these guys are here. They have to be here. Come on.
They would have, yeah. Any wrestling fan knew that they were there. I mean, why would they not be there? You know, and Jimmy's a baller.
I gotta point out though, Roman Reigns' heel work is beautiful.
It is. I don't know what's gonna happen though. This bloodline thing has got me like, God, what's next gonna happen? What's next? Like, I don't remember we talked about this last time on the podcast. What's gonna happen next? Like, it keeps me like, who else is gonna turn? I don't think. Go ahead, Syn. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I just love the fact that the promo he cut was about protecting his brothers and how, Roman hadn't been a good brother to them. And they're all supposed to be like brothers, and those are his real brothers. And when Sikoa goes, I acknowledge you, but they're my brothers.
Yeah.
That the way that all played out, and then for him to screw him in the end was so beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I was like,
my question.
I was shocked. I was shocked when Solo did that, because I was like, oh, we're gonna get a Solo Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, pop, down goes Jimmy, and
Jay does this some more. No.
Yeah, Jay puts his hand in his face, and he's like, I
didn't see this coming.
Yeah, right.
Every time.
What do you think, Jay? You think Jay is gonna like turn on his brother? You think or you think he's gonna be more with Roman? I mean, I feel like Jay is like he's torn because between now his brother, now both of his brothers, and then now his cousin. But it's like, which way is he gonna go? Which way is he gonna go?
Well, Jay's making this story.
Is Jay gonna fall in line? Is Jay gonna fall in line? I don't think so. I think he's gonna play. He's gonna.
Yeah, Jay's making this story beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean,
Kick him in the face. How about that heel work? Kick him in the face. He kicked me in the face.
Yeah.
That was beautiful too by Roman.
Jimmy, the statement, the only one that needs fixing is you. Tell that, tell the tribal chief, the only one that needs fixing is you. And then they hug it out and he's like, no.
Yeah, it's just no into the mic.
In the mic. I'm like, oh shit. Here we go. I don't know, man. Paul Heyman. What about Jay? Jay's gonna fall in line like he always does.
God, I can't hear nothing. Somebody call me. I gotta come right back into the lobby.
You're in the lobby.
I know, but I'm gonna come right back in. The phone's acting up.
All right. Okay. So,
right.
What about Jay? Jay's gonna do what he always does. Roman said, and he says, "Fall in line." But though that was beautiful. Everything about that segment was amazing.
Very well done.
All right.
So,
I'm back.
Even with Solo, but is Solo setting it up? Is Solo making Roman believe?
Where's Scott go?
That he's on my side. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was that. That was an awesome ending. That was well done. I'm interested to see what happens on Friday.
Me too.
I wish it was on Mondays, not Fridays.
Yeah. So,
hey, SmackDown's going to be in Des Moines.
I was thinking about going there. I'm not going to lie.
I'm so mad. I can't go to that, dude. I don't care, dude. I'll just wear this. Dude, I'm so mad. I got to work on that. Man, I'm like, damn, it sucks. But there's always other shows, so they usually come to Cedar Rapids for it. That's like a house show, but there's always other opportunities for me to go. So,
right.
Yeah, we usually get Peoria in our area for house shows.
So, that wraps up the WWE portion of this, the SmackDown talk. Great show. I'd probably rate it a high C.
High
C+.
C.
C+. I mean, it wasn't the best SmackDown I've seen, but they put on a good show. So.
I'll give it a B.
B?
Yeah.
So we have 3 people because of the ending. Okay. So we have with us, with all 3 of us having a combined wide variety of indie wrestling. Syn from Iowa, right? Illinois. Bundy from Iowa.
Yep.
And myself from Florida. So Bundy sent me some clips today, and I'm going to play some of the stuff that happened at Rugged Pro Wrestling, and you can talk us through all this. So the first clip I'm going to play is
Make some noise! Let's go! I love Let's go!
So there, can you explain what's going on there, man? What's that all about?
That's one of my good friends. He's like a brother to me. Adam Love. He's a wrestler, and they were doing a benefit for that motorcycle. The person who passed away. He was coming out to the ring. He's always, usually you don't hug that much, but I'm a big supporter of his, and he just always gives me the biggest hug because I'm always sharing his stuff. I'm always talking with him about wrestling. And a couple years ago, they had the first, I think it was the 3XW wrestling before Rugged came. And I told him, dude, you need to get back into wrestling. What if you could do it? And from that day, we just had a good friendship before because he used to wrestle 10 years ago, but he's, something or whatever. But I told him, dude, I'll always be your biggest supporter. I will always, come to your much as I can to your Rugged, matches and all that. He's like, dude, I appreciate you, everything you do. So we just have that special, a really good friendship, like a brotherhood, because he knows how I feel about indies wrestling, and I love wrestling. He's not calling him Jeff Hardy. No, I'm just playing.
Did he win?
Yes, he won. That was a really good match. It was a really damn good match. They used to be a group, and they went their separate ways. And So it was definitely a really good match. I actually got teared up watching that match. I was proud of all 3 wrestlers that went out there and just put on a good show for the benefit and for Rugged Pro Wrestling and the fans of online. But it was definitely a good match. It was a main event. It was definitely a one hell of a match.
All right, now we got this happening. So that was in my opinion, Syn. What do you think? I don't know. I'll just ask you.
I'm not big on the fans throwing things at wrestlers
no,
for the most part. But
there was a start.
I got one of the best times I ever had. I did get pelted by multiple beers for being hated. So,
but that was kind of like an audition, wasn't it? I think Bunny was trying to get into professional wrestling there because.
So this is the deal here. This is the deal. So I was not part of the show at all. This is legit. I'm just a fan. And Tasty Tom walks around where I was sitting before I did that. He threw the shirt at me. And he threw her at me. He was talking crap through the whole match at me. Hey, I didn't do nothing. I am a person who paid a ticket to see someone wrestle. I didn't see nobody. So someone handed me water. I thought it was hot that day. So I just figured, hey, it's hot. I figured he could use some water. That was it. And I threw the shirt at him. So he started it. I just finished it.
Oh,
started
it. Go ahead.
He's a good friend. I don't know if it's part of the show. I really did not. I don't know. But he threw water at me first. So hey, I don't like doing that because I think it's disrespectful to the wrestlers. But he started it first. Yep. Hey, it could have been worse. I could have threw a shoe at him. But
I don't. What's this guy's name?
Tasty Tom.
Tasty Tom.
Okay. He's a really good guy. Really good. Right. I don't know. Like I was just sitting there, and he just threw water at me and his shirt, and it stunk. I said,
so
"Okay."
I might set up an interview for a Friday night. I think it's Casey Tom and JB have a score to set up.
There we go.
That'd make good entertainment, right? Great podcast.
Yeah, I think it's look up Thomas. It's on. He's on Facebook. I'll just. Lives Thomas. I can't think of his last name, but
right.
I'll screenshot his picture. But he started it. Like I said, I don't disrespect wrestlers. I respect all wrestlers that do their, doing their thing. But we throw water at me. I'm a fan. Hey, tooth for a tooth. It's water for water. Hey, I would love to be a wrestler. Trust me. Once I get my new teeth, I might. If he gives me a chance to train, maybe. I'm going to just have one match with him. Oh, yeah. But that's for a later thing.
I've been working on the pile driver again. I pile drove a 300-pound guy. So, you better, maybe I can teach you that so you can defend yourself.
There you go.
Hey, Syn, I'll Facebook. I'll message you.
Okay.
So I have a 6-minute video of what I went to on XIW. So do you want to talk about PWX? Or you want me to roll my XIW?
We'll talk about PWX because I don't have any video footage on me right now. I'll make sure I start doing that in the future. With us, we have a show coming up on the 10th at the Clubhouse. It's an OC bar outdoor show. It's biker bar, or not bar per se, but their clubhouse. It's June 10th, 1 p.m. bell time. It's at 4514 West Section Street in Kingley, Illinois. Okay. We got some great backers like O'Reilly and so forth backing us. It's for the Screaming Eagles MC. Then you're looking at $20 ticket, $15 for veterans, $10 for kids. or I'm sorry, 15 overall, 10 for veterans, 5 for kids, 9 and under. And we're going to have some good stuff there. We're going to be looking at this week. We actually just had on Thursday, I wasn't able to be there, but I sent a message to Axel to make sure he takes out Jimmy Jack, because Jimmy Jack's been causing us some problems, and his tag team partner is no longer around, so sees the opportunity, right? Axel went out there to take care of his own business, and turns out the guy he was wrestling decided he was going to interject as well. You know what I mean? And yeah, they decided they wanted to tag up against us and wrestle for the titles at the clubhouse. Clubhouse rules. So it's going to be, we get to be a little more extreme outdoors. So yeah, this match, I'm looking forward to this match. This is probably going to be my most violent match I've wrestled in years.
Nice.
So that'll be good. That'll be, like I said, Bam Bam and Jimmy Jack versus me and Axel. Nice. B will be defending his PWX US title against Casey. Nasty Nick Nolan, I believe, is defending his title. I wasn't there Thursday, but I believe he's defending his title against Alexander. So that's dude's huge. So that should be a good match. But yeah, we're really looking forward to that show. I'm looking forward to my hardcore match.
Nice.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I'll bring the staple gun.
All right. Nice. Nice. XIW Collision Course was this Saturday, was last night. XIW does not put on a bad show at all. It was amazing. They had a women's championship match between Savannah Toms and Cassandra Golden. Cassandra Golden's the champion. She retained her belt. We had a dog collar match between Malik Avalon and Bubba, and Bubba won the match. So he's a new champion. We had a Justin Overstreet, watch for that name. And he won his match. He had to win a match to be able to face his ex-tag team partner, Cameron Thomas. So those guys are two good guys. Then we had the main event, which featured Damian Wayne out of Tennessee and Adrian Whisper, who's friends of the show. He's a promoter, versus his son, Jackson Slade, and Bordell Walker. And when you got, and plus they had a special enforcer, Sal. So when you guys see this, you guys got, you know, Syn, that when you put 300+ pound men doing whatever they want, you're going to have some bodies flying.
Some ham on the bone there.
So here we go. This is part of what I got to watch.
Come on, Whisper, yeah! Hey, Slade, you suck! Real fine shit! Real fine shit! Slade, you suck! Yeah, you deserve that, Slade, you piece of crap! Right there, buddy. Come on, Adrian, teach him. There you go. Way to go, Wayne! Teach him a lesson, Wayne! That's all you got, Jackson? Is that all you got?
Hey, Bordell.
Uh-oh, you pissed him off.
Oh my God, now they got fucking thumbtacks.
Oh, no, nothing. Finish him. You haven't won nothing, buddy.
Yeah, that was the end of that. So that match went on further, ended up in a draw. So we had Damian Wayne and Adrian Whisper draw with Jackson Slade and Brodell Walker, but it set up a singles match now for August 5th. But it's Jackson Slade versus Adrian Whisper. And then we have Damian Wayne going against Brodell Walker for the AIWF title. So, yeah.
Awesome.
So I wish you guys lived about 8 hours away, because last night or yesterday before the match, they were looking for a tag team that was within 8 hours to drive down for some money. So,
I would have drove 8 hours if the pay was right,
Yeah. So, but that's some action from what I go to on every other month. So, check out XIW Extreme Impact Wrestling. So, sure.
Very cool.
I will have the whole event up on YouTube as soon as I can. So, I will just make a couple of announcements. June 6th is a Tuesday. I don't know what I call him. My grandbaby's other grandpa.
Okay.
So him and I have a show, and he has some connections. So we're bringing on Jay Alexander out of Texas. So he's going to be talking. Then CW Anderson on a Tuesday night. If anybody's available on a Tuesday night to join, let me know. And then the big one is he has Mark Jindrak.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so he knows him personally. So Mark Jindrak was said yes to come on, but so that one I can't touch that one because that's Rico's get. But so yeah, that's what's going on in my world with indie wrestling. So
well, sounds fantastic, man. Rock on WWE, rock on indie wrestling.
Right.
AEW,
so,
please get your stuff together. Get it together.
Please get it together. So Huge Pop Wrestling fans, thank you for joining us. Guys, meet me in the lobby after this. I appreciate you guys 100%. So what do we want to do? Here we go.
Everybody have a wonderful
all my
night.
dogs, make some
Everybody
noise up in this house. Who is in the house? Who is in the house? It's the gangster of the